All right. It is Monday, September 14th, 2020 at 4:52 p.m. All right, let's take a look quickly here at these headlines. Signs of life, of alien life on Venus. Is there life on Venus? Scientists detect traces of phosphine gas that could be coming from microbes in clouds swirling high in the planet's atmosphere. Traces of phosphine gas detected in the clouds above Venus could be an indication that the planet supports microbial life, a new study has concluded. On Earth, phosphine, a colorless gas that smells like garlic or decaying fish, is naturally produced mainly by certain microorganisms in the absence of oxygen. It can also be released in small amounts from the breakdown of organic matter or industrially synthesized in chemical plants. Okay, so there could be possible life on Venus, and it could smell like fish or garlic. Alright, I find that hilarious. But I just wanted to share this news with you that today they decided to say that there's possible alien life on Venus. Alright, let's go to the next story. Unprecedented numbers of birds are mysteriously dropping dead from the sky in New Mexico. Hundreds of thousands, if not millions. New Mexico sees massive migratory birth deaths. You see these poor birds who passed away. It says over the past few weeks, various species of migratory birds are dying in unprecedented numbers of unknown causes. Says, and this growing number of birds in southern New Mexico that have mysteriously died have wildlife experts scratching their heads. It is terribly frightening, Desmond said. We've never seen anything like this. We're losing probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of migratory birds. In August, large numbers of birds were found dead at White Sands Missile Range and the White Sands National Monument in what was thought to be an isolated incident. The affected birds have included warblers, sparrows, swallows, blackbirds, flycatchers, and the western wood pewee. The biologists noted that the majority of the dying birds are insectivores, but that seed eaters were sickening and dying as well. A number of these species are already in trouble, Desmond said. They are already experiencing huge population declines, and then to have a traumatic event like this, it's devastating. On only Saturday, 300 bird carcasses were discovered at Knox Hall on the University of New Mexico main campus. The day before, residents living around also found birds behaving strangely and gathering in large groups before dying. That is so sad. People have been reporting the birds look sleepy, they're just really lethargic. One thing we're not seeing are resident birds mixed with these dead birds. We have resident birds that live here, some of them migrate and some of them don't. But we're not getting birds like roadrunners or quails or doves. Alright guys, so we have a large bird die-off. Alright. Next. Amateur astronomer discovers potentially hazardous near-Earth kilometer-size asteroid. We have not yet found all the large potentially hazardous near-Earth objects as highlighted by the recent discovery of this kilometer-sized asteroid. Amateur astronomer Leonardo Amarai was scanning the skies on the night of August 27th, imaging a region in the constellation Indus when he picked up a cosmic interloper, the asteroid 2020 QU6. Amaral used a 0.3-meter reflector at the Campo das Armorias Observatory near Sao Paulo, Brazil. Turns out 2020 QU6 is about a kilometer across, and surprising find given that most such large objects have been found in catalog. The asteroid orbits the Sun every 3.26 years on an orbit incline 23.5 relative to the ecliptic plane. It poses no current threat to Earth, having passed within 40 million kilometers or 24 million miles, more than 100 times the Earth-Moon distance on September 10th, 2020. That's the closest the asteroid will come to Earth in this 21st century. So they're still discovering asteroids, even though they are humongous. So keep that in note when we cover more asteroids, guys. It says, why do orcas start attacking boats? Scientists and sailors left baffled. Reports of orcas striking sailing boats in the Straits of Gibraltar have left sailors and scientists confused. Just what is causing such an unusual aggressive behavior? where 9 killer whales surrounded the 46-foot boat in Victoria Morris was crewing in Spain in the afternoon of the 29th of July. She was elated. The biology graduate taught sailing in New Zealand and used to friendly orca encounters. But the atmosphere quickly changed when it started ramming the hull, spinning the boat 180 degrees, disabling the outer helm and engine. The 23-year-old watched broken bits of the rudder fall off, leaving the four-person crew without steering, drifting into the Gibraltar Strait shipping lane between Cape Targafal and the town of Barbate. The pod rammed the boat for more than an hour, during which time the crew were too busy getting the sails in, readying the life raft, and radioing a Mayday orca attack to feel fear. The moment fear kicked in, Morris says that's when she knew below deck to prepare or grab a bag, the stuff you take while abandoning ship. The noise was really scary. They were ramming the keel. There was a terrible echo. I thought they could capsize the boat, and this deafening noise as they communicated, whistling to each other. It's so loud we had to shout. It felt like she was saying totally orchestrated. The unusual orca behavior. The crew waited a tense hour and a half for rescue. Perhaps understandably, the Coast Guard took time to comprehend. To say this is unusual to massively understate it. By the time help arrived, the orcas were gone. The boat was towed to Barbate, where it was lifted for reveal the rudder missing, the bottom third of the outer layer, and the teeth marks were along the underside. So we have attacks of orca. Something to note once you go on these waters in Spain and Italy. Something to keep in mind. That is pretty scary. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news. And see you guys next time. God bless.